Marc Lobliner here. Today I'm going to make a healthy holiday meal that you can make any day. Now first we're going to do, I'm taking 6 chicken breasts. As you see, I've pounded them out. A mallet like this, use the flat side, because chicken, as you can tell, will tear up easy. Pound it lightly until it's about this thin. Nice and thin. And you want to flip it over. Do the other side. I've already pounded this a little bit. But next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make homemade breadcrumbs so you can actually make real chicken Parmesan. What we're going to make tonight is something really special. Healthy chicken Parmesan using organic chicken, Ezekiel breadcrumbs. We're going to make this proper. Now, for the marinade for the chicken, now we have the chicken, we pound it out, have it in a Ziploc. Use anything. I like Newman's Own, sesame ginger, anything with some vinegar in it, a little bit of fat in there, it'll penetrate the meat. Give it a nice, tenderize it a little bit more. Give it a nice little tang when you bite into it. And using pre-made, this was like $1.50, $2. I mean, it's worth it. It lasts about 3 or 4 batches of chicken. You throw it in there. And before cooking this, it's important. Don't let it go bad. But like an hour before, take it out of the fridge and get the meat to room temperature before you cook it. That makes it cook better. Now we're going to make the super special breadcrumbs. Anyway, we're going to take the bread, the Ezekiel bread, tear it up, put it in a small food processor. Now I have it nice and toasted up, as you can see, not completely burnt, but nice. I mean, it's a food processor, so I'm going to make a little extra, just in case my wife wants to, rock out some stuff with breadcrumbs on it. She'll have healthy breadcrumbs for the kids, maybe some chicken nuggets or something like that. But anyway, put it in here, and you're going to want to pulse it. See how that's making a breadcrumb-like consistency? That's what we want. That's awesome right there. Then we're going to throw the rest of the bread in there. I have 6 pieces of toast. Now I'm using, Ezekiel works fine. This is Trader Joe's off-brand, sprouted 7-grain bread. Basically anything with sprouted grains, the protein is complete. Unlike other pieces of bread, there's more protein per slice. And I just think it's a better way of eating grains if you're going to eat grains. This is my favorite toast. I absolutely love the taste. And the Trader Joe's brand, I'm not getting paid by Trader Joe's because everybody seems to think I'm getting paid by the Free Range Beef Association now. I'm not getting paid by Trader Joe's, but this bread seems to, I like it better than the Ezekiel bread. I like the way it tastes. By the way, my clothes are a bit not clean. It's Christmas morning, by the way. So, I'm really a meathead with this thing, aren't I?
That's all right.
There it is. Okay, now we're going to pulse this. Cool stuff. Now we got some granulated California garlic. Now, if you like it garlicky, now my wife's Italian, so I'm going to just dump this full entire bottle in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to throw in a tablespoon of garlic. Just slip it around top. And that's good to go. Actually, you know what?
That's plenty.
I like my garlic. My wife got me going there.
We want the kids to eat it too.
Yeah. Salt. I don't measure salt. I use sea salt. Sea salt, in my opinion, is superior to table salt. It's got all your minerals, Mediterranean. I don't care what kind of sea salt you use. I don't care if it's from the Pacific, Atlantic. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 turns of the sea salt. Okay? And then we're going to go with some parsley flakes. And just a little, just judge it. Just give a little bit of greenness. There it goes. That should be plenty. Okay, now it's going to look pretty. Now look at that. Now we're going to pulse this baby. Pulse it up. Now remember, I'm about eating organic, healthy foods. That's what I'm all about. That's all I feed my family. And I'm really stupid. That's all I feed my family. So to me, going the extra mile and doing this is worth it. And honestly, it saves money. And you're getting the healthy version of, look at that. That is great looking breadcrumbs. This is the breadcrumbs we're going to put on the chicken. Now later on, I'm going to let this chicken marinate. I'm actually going to put it in the fridge, take it out, and cook it in about 2 hours. Take it out in about an hour. And we're going to go to town. We're going to show you how to make an awesome Christmas meal for you and your family. Now it is time for the fun part, prep. We have whole wheat flour, which is just going to create something for the egg to adhere to. We have pasture-raised eggs right here, 3 of them. We got them nice and beat up. And then we also have my special Ezekiel breadcrumb mixture, which has been sitting out so it's dried even more. And my wife and I tried this. This stuff is amazingly tasty. It beats the hell out of any store-bought, crappy, processed, nasty breadcrumbs. And it's better for you, and it's probably less expensive. So anyway, what you want to do is you want to put these, get some flour on them. It just makes it nice and dry, so the egg has something to stick to. Rock it over here, dredge it in the eggs, like that. Oh, Martha Stewart and Rachel Ray, dredge. By the way, I know all you males have crushes on Rachel Ray. She can cook, she's attractive. Anyway, here we go. We're going to dip it in our special Ezekiel bread. Look at that. That is so beautiful. That is how we rock it here at the Lobliner household. You get them nice, shake off the excess, or else it just ends up as part of the oil, and put it here. Repeat that until all the chicken is covered, and we have 6 covered chicken breasts. And that's how we're going to roll. Next step, we'll be showing you how to cook. Here's one of my secrets to having good cooking, good tasting food. One I like to do when I'm cooking it deep fried is I use 2 different kinds of oils. I use coconut oil, which is a saturated fat high in MCTs, very healthy fat. That's going to render down and melt once it gets past room temperature. And I mix it with another higher smoke point oil, much higher than olive oil, which people usually make it in, and that would be macadamia oil. I just use enough to coat the bottom, maybe a little more, and that is what we are going to fry. I have 2 pans, so I don't have to wait for one to finish. Drop it in there. The heat seems to be just about right. We actually had it a little hot, so I had to turn it down. So I'm going to drop this in. Now the last 2 didn't have a lot of breadcrumbs left, so they're going to look a bit naked. These, look how beautiful that is. Now it's nice and pounded out. And remember, this isn't unhealthy, nasty oil. This is the good stuff. This is the dank. This is the coconut oil. This is the macadamia oil. This is oil that you supplement with. So we're going to put this in, let it cook. And I'm going to actually still have to do 2 batches, but it'll take much less time. And we're going to let it cook. We're actually going to cover it. Let it cook a little bit. And we're going to come back here and show you what this looks like. And then we're going to bake it and get some cheese on it. Okay, baby, we're rocking and rolling. You can hear this thing cooking. I have the heat low. It's covered. By it being covered, you're going to cook the inside of the chicken a little bit better than if you left it uncovered. I'm going to lift this up. What you want to do is check on the bottom. If it's brown like that, you flip it. It's been about 5 minutes. Look, oh my goodness. These are the ones that aren't even breaded. And look at that. Look at how awesome it's coming out. Now we're going to go to the other one. Do the same thing. Check it. Oh, smack it up, flip it. Rub it down. Oh no. Oh man, I get excited cooking.
It smelled really good.
And the thing is, you're looking at healthy oil. You're looking at Ezekiel bread, free-range eggs. I mean, this is the most amazing fried food you will ever eat. And the coconut oil and macadamia oil aren't going to break down in this heat. I think macadamia oil smoke point's over 400. We're not at 400. I'm cooking at level 5 on this one, which is actually going to go down to 4, and level 3 at this one. And it's just rocking and rolling, going to cook it inside. Probably got another 5 minutes on this, and then we're going to go in the oven. Y'all ready? I'm ready. We just checked the temperature. It's 170, which is about where poultry's done. Take the thermometer out. It was like condom for your meat. Keeps you safe. Even though we're using organic, free range, and that keeps you safe. I'm going to get a new fork.
It's right there.
Covered. Oh, wow. Katie has it ready for me. So we're going to take this out. Look at that. We're going to place it in here. Now, I'm not going to dab off the oil because, frankly, I want this oil. I want all the goodness of it. I'm going to turn this heat off for now so I don't get splattered and die. So we're going to put 3 on here for now because we still have 1 more to cook, which we're not going to waste your time videoing. And this one, I am going to just run a quick ready check of this, which is the brand name of my thermometer. Boom. Turn it on. Again, I recommend you get a thermometer. And if this is not done...
What temperature do you want chicken to be cooked to?
Chicken, I believe 170 is perfect. You can go a little bit underneath, under that, because you do want to... It does keep cooking when you're done. And we are going to bake it. Now, this one's a lot lower, 140. So we're going to pretend I just took this out. But we are going to, next time you see me, I'm going to be pulling it out the oven. I'm going to be putting it in the oven and showing you how to put the cheese on top. All right, final step. We got all natural mozzarella cheese. Roll about the natural stuff here. Organic as much as possible. Why?
Sauce first.
Oh yeah, sauce first, you're right. Just want to show off my cheese. We got basically some just tomato and basil Bertolli, straight up marinara, spaghetti sauce works. Just throw a little on each piece. Boom, 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 boom. Just not too much, or else it takes away from some stuff you're going to do here.
The kids are hungry in the background.
The kids are hungry, yeah, they're throwing a little fit. Then we're going to just spread this nice and even. You don't want too much. Again, it's like a good pizza. You don't want to overdo it. But again, this tomato's full of lycopene, a lot of antioxidants. And those are kids. Welcome to our house. What we're going to do is we're going to throw some mozzarella cheese. This is a free meal, so we're going to be a little liberal with our mozzarella cheese. Okay, we got ourselves some mozzarella. Okay, I'm going to open the oven, preheated to 350, pop it in, uncovered because we just want to melt the cheese now. See you at the dinner table, kids. Okay, we're ready. I got my hand condoms on for my protection. Oh, geez. Look at that. Look at that. Healthy chicken Parmesan, kids. This is organic chicken, Ezekiel bread crust made with pasteurized eggs. All natural mozzarella cheese, cooked in coconut oil and macadamia oil. I can't wait to dig in. Let's go eat.
Hi, Katie Lobliner here from Machine Training Solutions. And today I'm going to show you how to roast Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts have a really bad rap, and I actually had never tried them until a couple months ago. They come in a bag like this. This is a 2-pound bag. What we're going to do is we dump 2 pounds into the strainer and we rinse them with cool water. This to get some of the whatever's on there off. Let them drain out. And what we're going to do is we are going to prep them. To do that, there's your little Brussels sprout. It's like a little mini cabbage. You're going to pull off any loose or discolored leaves. Then you're going to cut off the end just a tiny bit. Half it. Then you're going to put a little slit in the stem part, like that. It does take some time to prep these, but it's worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all prepared and show you what to do next. Alright, so we've prepared our Brussels sprouts. I put them in a bowl, and now I'm going to coat them with some organic extra virgin olive oil. For 2 pounds, I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. And 4. I'm also going to salt and pepper them, but before I do that, I'm going to put them on here. I'm going to put them on a pudding cookie sheet. We might have too many here. Spread them out. Actually, that should be perfect. And I'm just going to judge the salt and pepper, probably about a teaspoon if you were to measure it. This is sea salt and fresh cracked pepper. You can use the pepper out of this can from the spice section if you don't have fresh cracked pepper. So there you go. We're going to stick this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. Probably want to mix them around halfway through to make sure they're cooking evenly. You do not want to overcook them. They'll get too mushy and fall apart. Stick them in the oven. Our Brussels sprouts are ready to come out of the oven. It's been about 25 minutes. I rotated them once when they were cooking. They look like that. They start to get tiny bit brown. And the outside leaves get a little darker. That's when they need to come out. Let them cool and serve.